do that gold find tutorial again. So I'm going to start out with this. Hi, my name's 4x11GD, and I'm going to go ahead and do a gold find tutorial. Now what you want to do is make sure you have gold find equipment on. The Forge does actually offer on about a weekly basis item find and gold find equipment. I've done the research and I have found out that if you're looking for gold, you want gold find run. You'll average about well, I average about 2,000 gold per run more with gold find over item find rings. Secondly, speed is important, but not as important as it is for an experience run. You know, don't change your character up or waste gold resetting your skills just to make your guy a good gold find, unless you're at a significantly high level, because you'll take away from his ability to solo. Alright, that being said, if you're able to afford to do so, I would throw at least 1 point into Hurl and 1 point into Rumble. Those two skills down there. These are things I've learned since my last gold find tutorial have increased the quickness I'm able to do so. Alright, anyhow, as you can see, I already have my gold find equipment equipped. Each piece has plus 30% additional gold. Anytime the gold find blacksmith special comes up, I do attempt to use him to run through it. Get higher amounts of gold. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and time this this run, and then run another one. Well, no, I'll just time this one from beginning to end of Adamar's dungeon, from the time I click champion to the time I click end level. Play alone. All right. Or when end level pops up, or where I would click it. You guys will see what I mean later. Okay, you come in here, use a long-range attack to get this down here. If you're a knight without a hurl, that's fine. Don't worry too much about it. You do want to pick up any items that drop. You don't want to miss that item, so that's going to take off a couple of seconds. Come up here, grab those eyes. Come down here. And I'm going to come back up here. Come up here, and you're dragging the guys along specifically so you can kill them all in one area. Not for easy gold collection anymore, because gold is automatically collected. Now, if you have a long-range attack, that is the time to use it on those barrels there. Okay? As I did in previous runs, try not to kill the summoner, or reanimator. He brings up enemies that until he gets to the area where he was right there. Because he does bring up enemies that give you more gold and items to do so. Stun is a very good choice, because some of these long-range attackers can run away, and you still need to actually individually click on each one of those guys to bring them up. Now, why would you do so? Well, the gold they drop, especially with a high amount of gold find, is worth it. Okay, this is another change I've made. I used to just run around here and just smack the spiders long enough to kill them. If you got a fairly large area of attack effect, wait here for a second, and then use it there to get those barrels down. Come back for items later, but if you kill the barrels there, then you're still dragging the enemies around with you. Alright, and now come back around. Long range attack, I use Hurl, of course. Take out those barrels as you go by. Okay, and then come back to the center and start taking everybody. If you're a knight and you have a rumble, works wonders against suicide bombers. Even if it doesn't kill them, it stuns them long enough, even if you actually get closer with another area attack to kill them. Alright, got the enemies. Because you don't have to collect the gold, the reason I used to do it the way I did before is because if you destroy the barrels behind enemies, you would not be able to collect gold that fell behind enemies. But because gold is auto-collected now, any gold that falls behind an enemy actually is automatically collected. So the only thing you have to go back for is items, as that one item is, and you only have to get close enough to see the item to pick it up. Okay? Okay, come through here, take out these statues. Now just stay here long enough to take out the flag bearer. If there's no items that you can't pick up, then, you know, of course, kill enemies. The hurl actually will take out this dragon statue here if you hit that last barrel, and go through here. If you can collect the item, do so. Take out the dragon statues. Come down here. Use your angelic form. Use any area attack attacks you can. Take out these the suicide bombers. Now, once that shroud reanimator gets down there, he's fair game. Okay, come back over here, grab the item that I missed. Alright. Shift is your friend here. Use shift to help take out those barrels so you don't have to get close to them. Now you get close, they all destroy and you come back here. Okay, now this is another one. Long range area attack effect attack. Take out these barrels and that dragon statue. It may also take out that last enemy. Come around here, take out the barrel. Don't worry about items just yet. If you see that items have dropped, go ahead and come back for them when you come back down. The collection section is worth it. Alright, now, long range attack, area effect, hit this bomb spider here with the hurl. It'll take out the barrels that are nearby those guys. Angelic form. And I use my long hurl to take out those dragon statues and anything else. Now, as you guys may have noticed from my previous runs, I'm doing this significantly faster now. My previous, my angelic form would actually be almost full at this time, and now I've got 30 seconds left. The reason being is I don't have to sit there and actually collect the gold, which would take up a lot of time. Now I come through here and I help these guys. I pick these guys up. They've only dropped gold so far, so there's no need to worry about items. Now I come through here and I still run. Now my angelic form is still not used, and you can see that the pullback is still significant. But that's, you know, I'm still here before my angelic form. Now use it on him, so it's not going to kill you. Kill him just outright. Use your any other long area effect attacks to kill the rest of these guys. Okay, my time is not up yet. I'm still collecting items. Alright, we're at 5:30 to that point. Come in here, get the dragon statues, get the last of your items. Last items, and stop. That's where I would hit end level, because I collected all my items, collected all my gold. That would be a 5:52. Okay. So, now, what changes from my previous golden runs with multiplayer? Not a whole lot. Difference being is now you can actually start hitting things, and you know that the guys will collect the gold as they're doing it. Alright, so, what's the big difference? Big difference is, well, you guys don't have to spend as long of time at the stopping points collecting your items and your gold. Also, long-range attacks and stuff helps out so far. Alrighty. You start here. Okay? 2 or 3 people, and that's where you start. You see me a second here? Actually, it doesn't. I end up getting hit and knocked back a lot by those Shroud Deathbringers, and that wastes more time than it does to come back to the barrels. So, anyhow, when you're doing a multiplayer run on this is what I do. I come down here and wait until I see the health bar for every player come in here. Once the health bar has showed up, that means they're actually able to start collecting. So now I throw a long range attack and hit this and collect any items. One player comes down here and takes out the flag bearer and the barrels. Don't worry too much about collecting items now, and then come up here and run and collect up the enemies. The other 2 should run up the other path down here to come up here and start collecting here. Using long-range attacks, take out these barrels while you're in the middle destroying these guys. Now, start destroying the guys, but leave the Shroud Reanimator alone until he gets up to here, at which point he revives his last enemies, finish killing off the guys. Collect any enemies. Again, you no longer have to collect gold, then do that. Fastest guy gets these guys here. Everybody else can start running down the bridge, and you're still close enough that the gold is auto-collected for you. Alright, going down here, fastest guy comes around this direction, back this way. Everybody else goes to the middle and actually starts killing, and this run's actually faster because of the auto gold collect. Now over here, use an area attack attack and take out all these barrels here as you're going through. Again, gold's getting collected, and you're close enough there for everybody to collect the gold. Don't worry about picking up these guys here. While these guys are killing those enemies, if you're doing this run here, you're still collecting all the gold. Take out the barrels, bring all the enemies back to the center. Finish killing the enemies. Sounds simple enough, right? Okay. Two guys go opposite directions and start clicking the prisoners. Here, 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 here. Alright, your multiplayer, the other person will come back around this direction. Now, the difference I did from previous gold runs is I would send somebody up here to collect these enemies and bring them down. It is now faster to not do so. It is faster to have everybody start killing the enemies here. Now, hit your gold statue here. Everybody kill the enemies. Everybody kill these enemies here. Whereas on my solo gold run, you can miss them. Kill the enemies, take out the statues, and keep going through. Take out these barrels and the statue here. Run through here, take out these statues here. The fastest guy can run through here and take out start working on the other guys. Everybody else can probably start killing enemies here. You're still close enough for all the gold to collect. Come down here, get everybody going, and start killing. Avoid the Shroud Reanimator. He will come down to this area and then go back before reviving all the enemies. Once he's revived all of his enemies, kill everybody. Collect your items. Everybody should be close enough. Alright, your long-range attacker with a long-range area attack effect can still comes down here and gets close enough to take out these barrels. The other 1 or 2 players can come up here and halfway up the stairs and collect the items from right here usually. Alright, this is the part that doesn't deviate from my multiplayer too much. One person runs up this way, the other person runs this way. Player 1, which I call player 1, is the fastest player, comes down here and make sure he hits the undead knight to make him start chasing you, and brings everybody back to the center. Okay. At which point you should meet players 2 and 3. Player 3, the slowest player or the weakest player, goes just straight up the center. And player 2, the second fastest, comes around this direction and starts pulling the guys in. At this point, everybody meets in the middle, and this is where you kill all those enemies. A lot of gold very quickly. Alright, take out the dragon statues with long-range attacks as you're going through while killing the enemies. Collect your items. Your fastest player should come back this direction and take out the barrels and the dragon statues as you're going in. The other 2 should actually come down the center, take out those. With the auto gold collect, you don't have to follow each other, you'll get the gold. They'll collect the gold here, somebody pops those 2 guys, and when you're doing a multiplayer run, you would want to take out these barrels and stuff like that before you hit Saradin. Single player run, as I said before, to Ispeth 1, I get hit back so much and so often that while I'm trying to take them, the time amount I'm spent in stun while instead of running through negates taking out the barrels first. So by now you come through here, you take out all the dragon statues through here, and you take out Saradin. Once you hit Saradin and kill him, collect your items, hit end level, and head immediately to town. Once you get into town, the first person to load gets over here, clicks on Father Byron on the stage, and gets ready to go again, and gets ready to click the difficulty level you're running. Once everybody's health bar has revived back in town, that means they're, according to the game, back in town. Hit play champion and play alone, and then once everybody gets into town, their job is to click the stuff if you're running them a lot fast. Now, if you're running with like an item find potion, this is the point where you actually want to stop. You want to stop, sell your items. The item find potion does not tick down while you're in town. So you actually have the leisure to stop and sell all your items. So, anyhow, so that's how I do a gold find run. Ispeth, you're gonna have to listen to the spiel at the end here, because I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel. If you like what you see, please subscribe to me on YouTube at 4x11gd. I'm also available at twitch.tv at the same name. You can also follow me on Twitter at 4x11gd. Okay, this is the end of my gold find tutorial.